Hello, yaar. Good morning. So today we will start with our Django. So Django is a high level, you can say, the Python web framework. Framework means different kind of packages, components, combination is there already, and we can use those for our web page kind of stuff. So it is used so much in our in our Python library, you can say, okay, for rapid deployment or maybe programming designing purpose, you can say. Okay, so developer who build it, they focus on much on components and all kind of packages, so that you should not reinvent the wheel again and again, and it is again open source and free for use. Okay, so you are aware why it is used, we can say, because everyone is working over the websites, right? So although it is we are not totally focusing over the building of website, but just giving an overview. This Python framework, that is Django, okay, it will be used for integrating your website with the Python scripts, you can say. Okay, so there can be different other frameworks also, but this is mainly used, so we will check about the Django only. Okay, so it is fast, it is faster, like more components are there, as I told you, and there is middleware stuff also we will see inside into it, so that is providing security also, used for the scalable way also. Okay, so let us see here. So these are the fundamental commands, okay, which we need to check, like how Django will work on your PC. So maybe when I am teaching, someone from you in the background try to run this code, okay, along with me, so that we can have each and everything on the place, because otherwise this class can be some kind of complex one also. So prerequisite is Python should be there. Already we have Python. So if you will find out like Django -admin and -hyphen version after space in your environment, it will give you error. Okay, reason behind, you don't have Django currently, so you need to install Django, and to install Django, this is the command, okay, pip install Django. But wait for a while, that you can create your virtual environment, means this is your whole command prompt, and into this command prompt, maybe not you are installing Django on all over the PC, you can create your virtual environment. There you can try with Django, and you can work only on this particular virtual environment. Okay, for that what you need to do, you need to install like this kind of stuff, virtual environment wrapper win. Okay, install this. So if you will install it, you can
Win is for Windows or what?
Windows. So who has Windows, maybe they can just run these commands. Okay, and then here what we are doing, we are just creating a virtual environment named as test. Okay, so this is how we will proceed for today. Let me open my command prompt and let me work with you all guys, okay, so that you can see how it is going. So this is my whole command prompt. Okay, now I need to go maybe over the desktop. I am going, okay, and over here I am just writing down pip install virtual environment win, but I am already installed that. Okay, so I need not to run that command again, maybe you can run it. Okay, then I can create a make virtual environment and maybe as test. Okay, so by running this command, you can see, okay, test I have already created, so it is showing me that test is already there. Maybe you can write down this command and you would be into the test kind of stuff. Okay, I will directly go into that. So what I need to write down, like work on test, and I would be under the test now. So I am into the test environment, so like that. Here you install the pip, like pip install Django, pip install Django, and the Django would be installed on your PC, okay, for this particular test environment only. Okay, then we need to create some kind of directories. We will check, maybe first let it completed, and you should also run these commands along with me, so that you can also check. Okay, take a screenshot, maybe then I will continue. take a screenshot of it.
Sure.
All of you. Okay.
Sure.
So once you install the Django, you need to create like a folder kind of stuff. So you can create a folder manually also. Maybe you can create a folder from the command prompt also. So I am just giving make directory. If you are running with the like Mac, you create your folder by your own. That's hardly matter. Okay, into the project you can give any kind of name, like I am giving the project. So let it be projects only or project whatever. Okay, now if I wanted to go into the project, I am just navigating over there using CD. So you can see I am into the desktop, and from the desktop I am into the project. So this is a project's name folder which is directly over here. Now if I will run dir, you can see there is nothing into this folder, right? And next command is saying that I am starting Django project. Okay, and this is the way like how to start Django project. So what is the command is Django -admin, then start project, and whatever project name you wanted to give, you can give that name. So I am writing down Django admin and starting a project with the name NetMinion. So Django Django admin start project, and whatever name I want to give, like NetMinion, I am giving that name. Okay. So this command is starting up our project. As you see earlier, into the project there was no file, right? Let us check again if it is having some files or no. You can see there is again a one folder created by on. Okay, that is named as NetMinion. Let us go into the NetMinion now. Okay, NetMinion, and let us check what is including into that. If you check dir, there is one manage.py file, okay, and one more folder is there, okay, with the same name. So if we will go into that and we check dir, you can see that couple of the .py extension files are already there. This slide, this last line are telling you about, like, if you have created one project and you are you wanted to go into that project, specifically project again, okay, environment, sorry, again, so you can just write down the command work on and whatever your test environment name is. So by that way you would be into the test, like I went into the test earlier when we start this class, right? Anyone has any issue in this particular slide?
Just one question. So test is the environment name and project name is NetMinion.
Correct.
So which means project sits under an environment.
Correct. Correct. Okay, ji. If all of you are over the same page, maybe you have checked. Now there are couple of the files, right? So let me show you again. So there were couple of the files. So we will play with this URL file. We will play with this setting file. We will check, like, one more file was there, manage.py. We will check that using these files we can create our database server, and we can be able to insert, or we can be able to view whatever view we wanted to present. So into today's class we will like create HTML also, okay, we will create kind of stuff Python script also. You will get an idea like how to integrate Django with Python. A project named with projects, here you go. So there is a projects over the desktop, here is NetMinion, here if you click over the manage, okay, where is my Sublime? So if you click over the manage, there is couple of already and .py extension file is there, okay. Then if you go into the NetMinion, there is
Sir, sorry to interrupt. There is a lot of background noise, maybe some air or cooler or fan, I'm not sure, coming from it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So it is fine now, right? So
yes,
there is setting also. So we will not check each and every coding, okay, how these files are running and how all of those stuff are working, but we will surely check how we can modify couple of the part of these files for our own purpose, okay. Now this manage.py, we need to start an app. Okay, so app is something maybe you can say we are dividing our main program, whole project, into couple of smaller chunks. So let us talk about the app now. Okay, so app is something, again I am telling, app is means we are dividing our whole program into couple of the chunks program, like the login page is into one app, like some another page or the shopping kind of page is on another app. Okay, maybe if you are going to the cart, that is on another app. So it can be the dynamic page also, it can be the static page also, but for those different kind of stuff, different kind of navigation, we can divide our whole program into chunks. Those chunks we can say over here app. So if you wanted to start up something now, if you check, let me show you the folder again. Into the NetMinion there is one file named as manage.py. So NetMinion is what? NetMinion is my project name. So into my project, into your project also, whatever name you take, you should have one name like with manage. Okay, so manage.py is your main file. Let us go there and let us run one kind of app. So what this line is doing, this line is saying I am, so using Python, what we are doing, we are calling the Python file, right? How to run Python file? The word keyword Python, after that whatever the file name. After that what we are saying, we are starting a app named as calc. You can again take any name. Okay, so I am just using the name CLC calc. Okay, so I am into the folder where this file exists, dir, let me see. Okay, there is manage.py file. Okay, and what I need to do, I need to write down Python. Okay, and then whatever my file name is, manage.py, then I am start app and whatever the app name. So before doing that, let me check the folder again. Okay, whatever folder I have, you can see into my NetMinion folder there is one main folder, that is project folder NetMinion, which is having couple of these kind of commands. Nothing else is there, right? There are two stuff, one is NetMinion, one is manage. So once I am saying that I am starting a app and I am hitting down enter, okay, it is taking some time. Okay, so it has completed. Now let us check our main folder again. You can see that this time our app kind of files will also be there now into the app folder. So again, into app there is some views, there is some tests, there is some models, there is some app admin, multiple of the files over there. Again, we will not gonna check each and everything. Okay, we will check for our purpose what is required for us, we will check over there. Any doubt to anyone so far? No?
Let me test it 1 minute.
So basically, whenever you want to create a new project, this Django framework will have those files by default, right?
Correct. So that is what I am saying, that Django is a web framework which consists of components and packages. So these are some kind of packages and components available for us, okay, which we will leverage for our own purpose. Like other of them you have done with Napalm, okay, maybe NetMiko, Paramiko. There is lot of coding in the background, but abstraction view which you able to see, you just need to provide such kind of data type. Into that data type, if you are providing the stuff, it means it is working fine. So let us see first thing here. First, if you wanted to run the Django server, okay, let us run the Django server first, okay, before doing it. So how to do that? We need to go to the Python. After Python, and we have manage.py, and there is one command that is run server. Okay, it means what? It means that we are running the server, the Django server, and you can see that it is checking couple of the stuff, and it is saying okay, starting development server at this IP address. If you check this IP address, copy this IP address. Let me open it up. Let me open it on my PC. and I am opening into the background, and you can also see the server is showing me couple of the stuff. So using same IP, I can see that there is a default page which is talking about the installed worked successfully and congratulations kind of stuff, right? So you have built your own server so far. You have not integrated the database or something like that, but you have run it. Okay, you can check it on your PC also if you are running with me. Yeah.
Audio Jungle.
So let me stop it again, Control C, and let me show you again Python manage.py, then run server. That's it. This is the command. Okay, if you run this command, your server would be able to create, and it will show you the IP address also. Okay, and here we are saying system identified with couple of these kind of no issues. You have 17 unapplied. Okay, until your Python, and you need to run this command if you want to apply that. Okay, Control C, and into same folder I am just applying those command which it is telling me. Okay, so whatever the pending kind of stuff there, it will automatically complete it. Okay, let me check again if it is again, you know, showing me some kind of error or no. Perfect, bravo. So there is no issues now onto my server. Okay guys, have you run it, or is it fine so far? Any doubt to anyone? Let us proceed then. Okay, what I was telling, if you wanted to change the IP address, maybe when you are running this server, we can say that 127.0.0.1, and I don't want to run on the port number 800 like by default what is saying. I want to run on 8002 maybe. Okay, if you will run like that, then now your server would be over the 8002 port. Okay, so that you can check maybe later on. Let me come out of this. So our first program would be like, we need to write down maybe anything like hello world or something like welcome to NetMinion solution or whatever you wanted to give. Okay, so we want to build our web application, and there can be static page also, there can be dynamic page also. Static page means like it is same for everyone, right? Dynamic page means different for everyone. So like if you are logging into the Facebook, or if you are logging into the bank server or somewhere else, you will watch your own work like balance. You will not be able to watch some another person bank balance, right? If you are into the Facebook, you would be able to see your own friends, not any other friends. So that is kind of dynamic kind of status. Okay, and here what we are saying, the static kind of stuff we need to provide into the response. So if you are providing into the static kind of stuff, there could be a static page. Okay, so we can like print anything. We can print out hello world as I told, or maybe we can give some kind of welcome message as you can able to see over the slide. Okay, welcome to the NetMinion solution. So what we are doing is, into the app, okay, we are gonna change something, okay, into the view file, into the URL file, and using those files we can over this web server. Let me open this web server again and let me run it. Okay, so if I run this web server, this is my web server. Okay, and over the URL over the browser, if I am opening it, it is showing me by default such kind of page. So instead of this page, I want to show like welcome or something, hello world kind of stuff. So for that purpose, we need to make some changes into the files which we show into our calc folder, which we show into our NetMinion folder. So NetMinion, again let me clear you, NetMinion is your project, calc is your app which you select. Okay, so there are couple of the files which can be same into the NetMinion and app. Let me show you that folder again. So you can see there is like test, there is view test for test cases, something views, app, admin. Okay, and here also like some kind of stuff, settings, URLs kind of stuff. So we are gonna play with these kind of files, okay, and then we will refresh our web server, okay, and we will check like is something happened or
Audio
not.
Jungle.
We need to change the stuff into our app or into our NetMinion main project. After that we would be able to see like
Audio
what
Jungle.
we can do. Okay, so let us see over here. Over this slide what we are watching,
Audio
we are into app, and into app we are into views. Okay, so we are into views file of app. So views file of app is already you have that file. Okay, let me show you. So this is my app, there is my views,
Audio Jungle.
okay, and you can see already there are couple of the stuff. So let us copy out the stuff from the screen. Okay, I am just copying out it from the screen totally, and here I am putting like kind of stuff. So here I am doing nothing. I am saying that because I need to build out the HTTP kind of response, so I am using such kind of stuff. Okay, I am defining a function
Audio
that is home. You can give any name, but I am just giving home. And once the request is coming to me, what I am saying, I want to return an HTTP response, and into HTTP response I wanted to build out I wanted to send out this message. So instead of this, because this code is somewhat wrong, let me use the Python like that. Okay, and I'm saving this file. So I did what, I just copied out this kind of stuff. Okay, here I am just saying that I am returning with one kind of static page, and this static page can anything, right? You can write down maybe your own message by your own. Okay, so far you have done such thing, but let us run with our let us go to the command prompt and let us check if our server, if we run, is there anything changed? So there should not be anything changed yet. Okay, why? Because we have not mapped anything to the URL. We need to check the URL also. So let me just open this server and let me check if there is something or not.
Audio Jungle.
So you can see by default the view is having the default page only. Okay, reason behind, only one file we have changed. Now we need to make changes into another files
Audio
also.
Jungle.
So another file is what we need to change our, you can see like I have already navigating to the URL file of our main
Audio
project.
Jungle.
So now we need to make changes into our URL file, and into URL file I will talk that if I wanted to go into the home page, so it means I am into the home page. It means after the home the admin parameter is there, or if there is some another stuff over here, it means we are going into that. So what I am showing over my screen, that if you wanted to go into the home page, include the NetMinion URL. So whenever I was creating this kind of file, I have the app name NetMinion. Okay, but this time because I have the app name named as calc, I will use calc URL. Okay, so whatever you have the name, you need to switch on your stuff using that name. So I have like calc, and into calc I need to, okay, I don't have URL, so I need to create a URL file over here. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to copy the URL maybe from the NetMinion. Control A, Control C, Control N,
Audio Jungle.
Control V, and it is URLs. Control S, and I wanted to go into the project NetMinion,
Audio Jungle.
and then calc, and into calc I wanted to give the name urls.py. Okay, so you can see I have two URLs now. One URL is on my NetMinion main project, one URL in my app. Okay, so later on maybe when we will not build with our app, we will run with our main project only. Okay, so that is how like we created one more URL, and into NetMinion URL I need to say this stuff like if path is nothing, containing nothing into the home page, then include the calc URLs. kind of stuff. Okay, so what we are doing, we are saying from the calc, okay, from the calc go to the URLs. So like that. Let me do that. Let me copy this stuff.
Audio Jungle.
I am copying the stuff over there. I am into the net minion, and from
Audio
here
Jungle.
what happened?
Audio
So
Jungle.
this should be like that, and instead of net minion I need to say calc calc.url.
Audio Jungle.
Okay, so into the net minion URL I told that you need to navigate to the calc URL. So whatever URL file of my main page, that will search the URL file of my app. So far I hope there should not be any doubt to anyone. So for that, what we need to do,
Audio Jungle.
we need to create a URL file for your app. Okay, so this is my app. Here I need to create each and everything.
Audio Jungle.
Here I need to do couple of the changes, right? Like I need to write down. Now I need to import something from the views.
Audio
Okay,
Jungle.
so from dot import views. So dot means from the same directory. So whatever into my directory, like let me show you over the folder again. So this is your net minion, this is your calculator, and into your calculator there is views also, right? So what I am saying, whatever included into my directory, from there import views also. So I am importing views. Okay, here into the here is the app URL. So we need to just copy and paste this kind of stuff. So let me copy this stuff from the slide. Okay,
Audio Jungle.
what I am saying that URL pattern should have like such kind of stuff. So here I am saying go to the views, into the views, go to the home, okay, and name is home only. So now if I will check the views means views has one function named as home, and home will return what? Home will return welcome to the net minion solution. So let me run my server again and let us check if the default behavior is changed or no. Include is not defined. Calc include calc.url. So include is not defined. So can you see the server debugging is on? So server is already showing me what is the issue with my kind of stuff. So here I need to include into the URL, right here. So path, and let me import include also.
Audio Jungle.
Let me go to the server. Now server is reloading. Bravo. So server has up now, okay, with the same kind of setting. Let me go here and let me open this page again.
Yes,
Hello.
yes,
Okay, so you can see if I am running the same server again, instead of giving the by default page, whatever message I want to write it down, I am writing down that message. Again, if you wanted to change this kind of message because it is your where is view, so here is your view. So because it is your the HTML kind of stuff, so into HTML I hope you are aware about the H1. These are the headings, right? So if you will give like this kind of heading, Control S, again I am checking, and let me check my server also. Server is up or no? The server is up, it has reload. Now let me check with my this setting and let me reload this setting. You can see the stuff is changing as and when I am changing my view kind of stuff. So what I have done so far, let me give you a recap, okay, so that you all of we should be on the same page.
Audio Jungle.
First we created our test server, right? Into the test server, sorry, test environment. Into the test environment we import Django.
Audio
Then
Jungle.
when we have the Django, we just run the server, okay, and test it. So this was running fine.
Audio
Then what we did, we make what was the name? Calc.
Net minion project.
Right. So here the project name was the NetMinion, right? So we have done that so far, right, into the Django. Then we make a cal kind of app. So that was a app. And into that app, what we did, we create a file named as URL. Then we make some changes into the views, and there was a file URL into the NetMinion also. So what we told whenever I am opening it, it is going to the URL. So this is home. So when I am writing down nothing, it will say go to the URL of your app. Into this URL, I am saying go to the view. Into view, I have created a function named as home, where I am rendering this kind of stuff. Welcome to the NetMinion solutions. Okay, and it is presented to on your screen.
Audio Jungle.
So that is how like all of this stuff is working.